There's a lot of people you come across that you've known for years and you cannot remember how you met them. And usually those are the most interesting people that you remember for the rest of your life. But Spit is like that, man. To me, I don't know where I met him or how I met him. When I saw him, he immediately stood out. He was his own character. He dressed a certain way. He looked a certain way. The way he moved was specific to him and where he was from. And he's not trying to be like anyone else. I mean, when I first heard Spit, okay, you hear, yo, you gotta meet this guy named Spit. Spit from B Street? Like, you mean to tell me that's as original as you can get? And then I felt like a fool when I found out his name was Dan Spitzado. So why not? How simple is that? How easy is that? And that is what foundation is about. You take on what you are, who you are, to come up with something that's specific to you, that's relevant to you, that's indigenous to you. You can't get any more foundational than that.
Yeah, why do you stop, yo? He's an old head.
Pop and you break, but to me it's all the same. Like when I watch you, I'm like, he's popping and now he's breaking, and how did that happen? How did you combine them two as making them sort of like one dance?
Well, that was kind of what was great about growing up in the '90s when really nobody was doing, especially in the suburbs. I'd see people at raves once in a while that were doing stuff, but I taped that thing off the grind one night and watching that, and just like literally watching things in slow motion on the VCR, finding out like how this made sense, and like literally breaking it down like mathematically. Like, it's what's here now it's what's here, then it goes here, and like literally like piecing it apart to the point where, I really want to do this, I'm gonna make it look right, that kind of thing. Just feeling the music. I love real simple break beats, like the more minimal the better for me a lot of times. But one thing that drove me crazy growing up, I started teaching like at a studio around '96. There was one time at a studio where this other guy used to dance with for a while, this guy, Disco Danny. He's in there teaching this class, and the other girl who happens to teach hip hop is like, "Oh, I didn't know you taught. I thought you taught hip hop. You teach breakdancing." And I would just be like, "What?" And basically, I was able to say, "Okay, well, look, hip hop's the art of sound props. Hip hop is this. There's breaking the aspects of it. Where does your hip hop come from?" And nobody really associated breaking with hip hop anymore. Not everybody, but a lot of people did it. That was the biggest thing for me. Was it like they didn't really say that it wasn't part of hip hop? They just kind of said like, well, that's not necessarily hip hop. Like, well, necessarily it is hip hop. There wouldn't be hip hop today if it wasn't for breaking, maybe. And I just, would like a lot of people who are, b-boying or MCing or DJing, graffiti, anything, whatever you do, if you don't know some history about what you love, then it's kind of stupid.
Egypt is the place to be. 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 Pyramids are oh so shiny. The women here are oh so cute. The freaks are on the floor now. Dancing to beats I compute.
Egypt.